Today we will talk about one very interesting data point that has come into my notice as I was reading one newspaper, and then this data point hit me. And this data point is used by many fund managers and analysts to identify which market cycle do we fall in. But obviously we are not the fund managers, so we will use and analyze the this data point for the information and educational purpose only. The data point is that in a first in 14 years it has happened that PSUs banks have beaten the private sector banks in the loan growth book. Isn't this interesting? We all know that private sector banks are doing very well, but have you ever thought about how PSUs are performing? Let me give you an interesting insight that for the very first time since 2011, this happened in 2011. After that, there was a bull run. So, for the first time in 2011, after 2011, public sector banks have surpassed private sector banks in the loan growth book. At the end of financial year 25, public sector banks outpaced private sector banks by 4 percentage points. So public sector banks have reported 13.1% year on year loan growth compared to 9% for private sector banks. So the strong performance was across multiple segments, including traditional areas like mortgages, corporate loan, as well as various non-mortgage retail loans like auto loans. So this was a very interesting data point that how PSUs are doing very well. So we need to watch out how, as compared to the stock prices, also perform going forward. Thanks for watching.